It was good, everybody. I'm back with another video, and today I got the 5 reasons why Modern Warfare 3 is actually great. And I know this is a little different from my last video, but I thought it was important that y'all know that I wasn't just complaining about the game. I was just calling out the things that were bad, but I also want to be able to let them know everything that was good too. So in the background, shout out to my brother. He was able to give me some gameplay. I had ran out, so shout out him. First thing on the list I have is they brought back the name tags, map voting, and the Modern Warfare 2 maps that we liked. And these are important for nostalgic reasons, number one, but also some of the people that played Call of Duty for a long time, and we were asking for some of this stuff back. If you started playing Call of Duty with the dots above the name or the barely visible name tags, it's tough, it's probably not as bad for you to start there, but I came from name tags, switched to dots, and actually when they had the dots, I could barely see, so it was good that they brought back name tags. I'm glad that map voting's back, so you don't have to keep backing out of lobbies, and you have at least one more option. And then some of the Modern Warfare 2 maps that they brought back, they were just fun, Terminal, Dome. Those are just some of the better ones that, I truly enjoy. Then bringing back some of the stuff we asked for, I'll definitely say is a plus. Number 2 on the list I have is the gun customization this year. Last year they had the same, and I know they had tuning and everything, but tuning wasn't necessarily needed. This year with, the multiple attachments, them adding new attachments, the aftermarket parts, the creativity you could have with guns, with the armory and everything, was perfect. Them dropping new attachments, new aftermarket parts every week. That was smart. And I know in my video I had said aftermarkets messed up a lot of things, but you got to remember there was also some good aftermarket parts that weren't OP, so it was good to see a kill cam and you see someone using a completely different gun or one of the guns that you use, but completely different. Maybe it was for ADS speed, or maybe it was for damage, or maybe it was them switching it into turning the AR into a SMG. So it was definitely good to see gun customization this year. So I'll give the plus on that. Another thing that Modern Warfare 3 did really good this year, I have to admit, is the store. And I get it. Making a store is not that hard, especially when you're going to get a lot of money from it. So you should go all in on the store. But we can't act like the skins this year weren't nice. We can't act like the camos this year, they didn't put in the work for the camos. We can't act like the finishers weren't great this year, And especially me being a WWE fan when I was growing up, it was nice to see some of this new stuff added in. And I know they just added WWE wrestlers and finishers, but some of those moves were already wrestling moves beforehand. So, again, the finishers, the camos, the skins, everything was good this year. One complaint, or not even a complaint, but one thing I will say it'd be nice to see in the future is maybe some more emotes. And I know we had the one emote where you can throw your gun into the sky, or not throw your gun, but you can spectate your gun a little bit and kind of, look around at your gun. But I know there's got to be some more ways to add in some more emotes. It'd be nice to flex on people a little bit more in the Call of Duty instead of having to shoot extra shots or shake your head no after it. So any way they can add emotes would be nice, and I'm pretty sure people would pay in the store for those. People were paying almost $80 for cosmetic skins on the the hand, Thanos hand, but the store was good this year. You had stuff all the way from free, maybe $5 all the way up to $100. So they did a very good job on the store this year. The next thing I have on my list is counters against cheese. And some of the cheese things that I will say is I put on the list of riot shields, dead silence, and pings. And the reason why I say these 3 things, and there's probably some other things that you might have noticed in the comments, but they did a good job of countering cheese this year, And I will add in cheating too, because cheating was a issue at one point. But Call of Duty did a very good job of ending all that and making sure cheating wasn't an issue. So I will give credit where it's due. They did fight for anti-cheat systems. Obviously, it's not perfect, but they're putting in the work for all that stuff. So I'll give credit where it's due. Also, riot shields were a huge issue last year. This year, they weren't as an issue. they weren't that big of an issue, especially because of the things they implemented this year. One of my favorites was the crossbow. I use the crossbow with thermite tips. It allows me to keep my distance. So I've seen people use the flamethrower attachment on guns for riot shield guys. People use thermites, drill charges, Simtexes. I've seen people use the swords, So there was a lot of counters for the riot shields that, they gave us issues. So I don't really complain about riot shields anymore. Unless there's about 3-4 of them in your lobby, then it's a tough one. Even dead silence this year, Dead silence was completely silent last year. Now I feel like there's more sound cues. You can hear slightly different things than you can. Also, there's perks now that, counter dead silence. So I think that was a good thing. Also with pings, last year pings were pretty much OP. There's a lot of water in the maps, and last year you could ping through water. This year you can't ping through water anymore. You can't ping through smokes anymore. That's crucial too, especially people that use smokes like me. So they definitely patched some of the cheesy things that you could do in the game. So I will say that they're putting in work to keep the game balanced. The final credit I'm going to give for the Modern Warfare 3 this year is the game modes this year. They did a good job of bringing back some old game modes. They did a good job of keeping all the game modes alive. They put effort into it. I know this is mainly about multiplayer, but I'm going to give shout outs to zombies. I want to give shout outs to, them taking care of Warzone area too. They did a really good job of keeping Warzone fresh, different game modes, different maps, and so I will give credit where it's due. They did a really good job on that. Even on the multiplayer side, they were able to bring back some things like war. If you remember familiar with that in World War II, they brought back, I don't know if they had demolition in the past few CODs, but I know demolition is back now. Demolition is a game mode I used to play when I was younger, and I actually have a game mode on Black Ops 1 of that on here on my channel. So them bringing back demolition was good. You had things like small maps, mosh pits, where basically you could load in. These are for your grinders. You don't have to play 1,000 different bad maps. You can pick about 5 to 6 small maps and just grind and get challenges done. So that was a really good job on them. You had game modes like Cutthroat. That's 3v3v3, and that's fun when you don't have a lot of people and you don't want to load in with randoms and you just want to load up with the boys and go crazy. Another good one was Gunfight. That was your 2v2 mode. You and your bro can hop in and challenge other people on small maps with random classes. So I will again give credit where it's due. Modern Warfare 3 did a really good job on game modes this year and everything else, like I said. So it's not all bad. They did their thing, and so eventually I will be dropping a video of my wish list for Black Ops 6, but I'm not going to make too much of a complaint on Modern Warfare 3 yet, because I'm also going to make my yearly ranking all Call of Duty videos soon, so it's good for that. But these are the 5 reasons why I thought Modern Warfare 3 was great this year. So let me know what y'all think in the comments. If you think I missed something, if you think one of these were wrong, let me know and we'll discuss it.